So we run through the healing meditations. We refer to this as moving meditation, moving healing meditation, and this one we refer to it as a heart-piercing meditation. And as you look at the movement, right, the movement emphasizes from the upper body, really from the sternum up. So it emphasizes heart, emphasizes the third eye, and the crown. Right? So if you look at all these movements, where the palm, the height of the palm, right, as they come up, like this one's sitting right on the sternum at the heart, and as we turn and it supports, the lower hand is heart, the upper hand is about third eye and crown. So this meditation, you can really see it's for the upper body, and then the last movement is emphasizing crown and third eye from here, okay? And then even the rest of the movement is heart. So I like to say that these Qigong, these movements are really profound. They're very simple, but they're very profound. And it's hard to understand why they're profound unless you do them all the time. And the more you relax, the more you understand what I mean by profound, where it's as simple as the movement is, it's very powerful. It's a lot. Yeah. And you can do it standing. You can do it seated, or you can do it standing. And that's the nice thing about this heart piercing. So if you do it standing, just a comfortable stance, right? Just from here. So what I'll do is I'll do it standing, and Bon can remain seated. You can take off your watch. Yeah. One of the things when we do the Qigong is, I was always taught you don't want to wear metal, because Qigong is energetic. You're playing with energy from yourself, from above, the earth's energy. So some people will insist, if you want to make it like the perfect practice, you should face a certain direction to align yourself with the earth's magnetic field. Sometimes when they tell you to face a certain direction, it's respect. So I've heard that too. So if the Qigong comes from China, they'll say, oh, you face this direction, so you're facing China, right? And that's more of a respect thing. But more important is, if you wanted to align, then you would get a compass and say, okay, I want to align in that direction. But really, it's wherever you are, you do it. It's the intent. Yeah? As I always remind you, there's no up and down in space. We're really in space, right? It's just the gravity that orients us and gives us that direction. Okay, but that's all relative. Okay, so seated or standing is okay. So you want to get ourselves prepared, relax, sitting straight. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Okay, we start with 3 full breaths of air. Relaxing only the lower belly, moving throat and chest relaxed. Eyes can be open or gently closed. You don't smash the eyes closed, just gently closed if you want. In general, this meditation, we do it with the eyes open, but you can experiment both ways. Okay? So turn the palms forward. Remember, Sung, relaxing the whole body. As we breathe in, we pick up the arms lightly, relaxed, like washing the face, sinking, rotating the palms and gently pressing, using the shoulder blades to expand. And then the palms fall, and spiraling, rotating, and then picking up again. Washing the face and repeating. Exhaling and down. Spiraling the palms, like gathering. Relaxing. Let all the tension go. Lift the sternum. Fourth time. Transition, right palm over your left palm, folding, then swivel, palms right in front of the heart, right palm presses up, left palm rests on your sternum. Take at least one breath, and then switch. Try to rotate both arms at the same time, left palm pressing up to heaven, right palm resting on your sternum. Right palm creates a shelf while the left palm falls over right in the center. Drop your shoulders. Turn right then left. Rotate your spine. Rotate your waist. As you turn to the left, relax and let your palms and your wrists go. Turn all the way 45. And then right palm up. And a little bit more support. Start to switch. Drop your shoulders, elbows down. Palms feel a little fuller. Transition, left palm inside. Both palms facing out. 3 times pressing up and back. About 45 degrees. Let all the tension in your shoulder blades, the top of your shoulders, your elbows go. After the 3rd time, fingertips touch and palms come back together. Take at least 1 breath in between. And then open and repeat. Relax your shoulders, extend your fingertips, washing the face, and then double palm pressing with your shoulder blades. Expand, and then drop, spiral, stretching your fingers. 2nd time. Third time. Relax your jaw, relax your face. Fourth time. Transition, right palm over left. Fold, then swivel. Right elbow up. Then the right palm presses. At least 1 breath. Left elbow swivels up. Then the palm presses. The head tilts up no more than 45 degrees. Right palm makes a shelf right on the sternum. Turn right then left. Drag the hands with you as you turn left. Notice how my palms and wrists relax and fall. Right palm rises and support. The gentle support, holding that ball of energy. Right and then left. As you memorize the movement, slowly transition. So movements connect. Left hand comes inside as you transition. Palms rotating upwards 3 times. Sinking. Rotating. Expanding. Relax the shoulders. Lead the movement with your mind as you memorize the movements. Return back to center. At least one breath. One more time. Smile, expand the heart. Think of anything positive that makes you smile. As you smile and to your heart and expand, it can be the image of a loved one, image of a figure. You can just be smiling to yourself. Remind yourself to smile and be positive to yourself. Transition. Right palm pressing up first. Lead with the shoulders and elbows first. At least one breath. And then left elbow swivels up. Right palm rotates, makes a shelf. Turn right, then left. Relax the wrist and palm. Just drag them with you. Let them go. And then fill up that area. Full. Like gently moving a cloud. But that cloud is full of energy. Transition, both palms facing up. 3 times pressing and collecting. Coming back to center, and we'll do one last time. Just go at your own pace. Don't worry. Just smile to yourself, enjoy the movement. You do more or less, it's fine. You skip a movement, it's fine. Just relax and take your time and smile and enjoy that movement. Eyes can be open fully, staring straight ahead or lightly closed, it's fine. Transition when you're ready. Right palm first, then left palm pressing. Left palm falling into the right palm, turning right then left. Relax the shoulders. Let all the tension sink. Transition to the last 3 movements. As you finish the last 3 movements, just take your time. As you return to center, just gently correct the alignment, relax. Check that you're breathing fully and slowly. Your lower belly is expanding and contracting. You're sinking the chi down to your dantian. Top of your head is relaxed, forehead is relaxed, throat is relaxed. Heart is relaxed, you're smiling, projecting your heart. Let the tension in your neck, your shoulders go, your face, let everything sink down into the earth. Bottom of the feet are relaxed and the legs are sinking into the earth. Slowly let everything go. Take your time. Feel all the tension dripping out of your fingertips. Slowly gather, do one gathering motion. And slowly bring everything to center, relax. Move your joints around. If you're standing, pick your knees up to you. If you're sitting, just lift up and down. Okay. Oh, that's nice. We haven't done the healing for a long time. Okay. So that's the moving healing meditation. You can, if you look at the movements, right, it's just focusing from here to here. And then relax. Relax and smile. Okay, so reviewing the silk reeling. You're just moving right into it. Right, the first one is the shooting palms, and again, you want to make sure that the palm is washing through the arm. And turning, if you're standing, you can turn all the way, right, and step and shift your weight. So I'll pick up my back foot, right, they'll force my weight. Okay. And slight stepping. Okay, so number 1, you're just going to do a fast review. Right, you can come all the way up if you want, and then scoop and wash all the way through the arm. You can vibrate the palm, vibrate the arm. Okay, or it can just go, you can just circle right through the elbow. Okay, so anywhere from the elbow up through the shoulder. Right, and if I wanted, I could wash the outside and come all the way up. Okay, so there's a lot of freedom within the movement. Okay, then the next part, the hand lifts and waves, palm outside. The bottom hand gently massages just below the belly button. The hand just drops and then scoops up backwards. And turning and rotating. And the lower hand just drops and curves up. Okay, so the bottom hand can be massaging just below the belly button. Right? Or it can come up higher and higher, or it can come across. The bottom hand is just cutting. Okay. And then the bottom hand starts to teacup, right here, and then scoop. Okay. The bottom hand starts to teacup, and then scoops down. Like there's so much variation. Right. Okay. And then it can catch and massage the kidneys, right? And add the double palm, the spiral, and the double palm, letting everything go, right? Or it can go all the way down the leg and then scoop, right? So it can be very simple, Very few movements, so you can have a lot, right, in sync. But just let everything go and take your time. From here. Okay? And then we can always join the movements, just coming back to the shooting palms. I can join the movement, so I come back to the center, right? And just slowly transition to the third, rising from the outside, rotating your waist, dropping your shoulder, elbow, and double palm. And then the hand comes back, rotate back, drop and wash the outside. Turn the waist, rotate, relax the shoulder, relax the elbow, double palm. Okay, so this is just the upper body. And turning the waist and turning the waist. As you come up, shoulder, elbow down. And slowly adding the legs, so picking up the same leg if you're standing, and turning and stepping. Okay, so seated or standing. And if I rotate, first I'm going to just stay on that one leg from here. So small step is enough. Okay, if you want to do it standing, but you're worried about your balance, right? Put chairs or put the walker around. Just take small steps. Take your time. Learn to sync. Okay, and then shifting. Okay, so then walking in place. Right. So I'm shifting my weight, stepping down. Now I'm sitting back and repeating. Now I'm shifting my weight, turning my waist, turn, step, right? And don't pull your arm back now. Keep the arm in front and shifting my weight, right? So you can see all the little variations of how you could do it. And right here, I'm going to turn and rotate, right? And then come in. So you can see there's so much variation, right? Don't worry that it has to be a certain way. Just move, take your time. If it doesn't feel good, avoid that movement or make it smaller or relax or ask. Do what's comfortable, do what's within your range of comfort. Okay? All right. So there's a quick review of the three. So we start off seated for number 4. We'll start to introduce number 4. That'll be just about right. That should take us through the end of the year. Okay. All right. So number 4, I'll show it seated, and then I'll show it standing. So number 4 is made up of 2 movements. Okay. Okay. So the first one is dragon rolls over. So you take one hand, right? So the other hand is here in the center, and you press. And so you can see there's some body English, right? My whole body kind of surges. Press. It's like this wave. Yeah? It's just pressing. Like you're gently pushing. And I always think of if you're sitting on the shore and you're just watching that small wave, right, rising up on the shore, that small little surf break. And I'm talking about the small one, right? Not those big massive ones at Sandy's, and it's just a small, just watching it surge in and out, right? Your whole body. So if you were to watch, when you watch it, sometimes there's seaweed or there's something floating, right? Everything moves and everything surges, and it's relaxed. There's no tension in it. It just moves and follows. Okay. So the first one, your palm is straight, and then you press, and as you come back, you lift this elbow up and turn your waist. As you turn your waist, so I'm using my right hand, I'm going under, and then I drop. Be careful you don't pull it back. You're gonna dislocate. So you just turn and then drop your elbow, and then it scoops out. Okay. My other hand is sitting, it's supporting here, just like that healing meditation. Right? So it pumps, it draws back, elbow comes up, and I want to stretch, gently stretch. Okay, we start with a small stretch, and then turn, shoulder, elbow comes down, and then I turn, and it scoops and it comes forward. Yeah. So again, pump, and elbow comes up. I'm stretching. I'm opening up my rib cage and spine. Drop it down. Palm is up and come forward. One more time. Pump, lift, rotate under, tuck the elbow in and forward, and one more time, same hand, pump. We call this dragon rolls over. And here. Okay, so we try it with the other hand. Change the hand. With the other palm out, so it pumps, and then elbow lifts. So you can see my shoulder, right? You have to dip a little bit. Don't stretch too much. Rotate the waist. Drop the shoulder and elbow and come forward. And then repeat. So pump, rotate, lift, and come forward. Palm up, and then pump, palm forward, pump. As you warm up, that stretch can get bigger and bigger, but if you start these stretches big from the beginning, you just pull those muscles. Remember, don't pull your arm back. Yes, so pump, and then elbow up. Okay, my wrist just folds, right? It just drops down, then stretch up a little, turn your waist, and rotate your shoulder joint, and come forward. Okay, so switching again. So just practicing that motion of dragon rolls over. And really tuck the elbow in as you turn. Right? You don't want to pull it behind your back. You just want to rotate. Come on, come back, pump, elbow. And so as I warm up, I can tilt more, getting a little bit bigger stretch, but not too much, just gently, and scooping. And I'm going to switch, turn, the right palm rest, lift, a little bigger stretch, but not too much. Hold, come back, and then pump, and then lift. And open all of this. Gently, I can feel it stretching down to my waist. So there's a rotation in my waist, there's rotation in my shoulder joints. Yeah. Okay. And then the next movement, and the hand comes over the head. It's called removing the helmet. So imagine that you're wearing the helmet and you're reaching over your head, and then you're going to pull it, right? You're like taking the helmet off. So just part of that movement where the hand is up, and then it comes off. Okay, so just the arm just comes out and comes off, and then putting it on the shelf. So it's like you're taking it off, and then we're going to put it on the shelf. Okay, so let's relax, and we'll do a shooting palm first. This movement starts with the shooting palm. So just turn the waist and just relax, and just swinging the arms, washing the face. Okay. So we're going to start with removing the helmet. Okay, so come here, you reach behind, like you're going to grab the helmet from behind, turn your waist, and you remove the helmet, and then as you turn, it's like you're putting it on the shelf. Yeah. Okay, again. So shooting palms, 1, 2, 3, reaching up behind the head, turn your waist. As you turn your waist, you drop, the hand will pass over the face. Turn, removing the helmet, drop it down, and as you turn back, you put it on the shelf. Okay, then the hand comes out, and we're going to do the other side. So shooting palm, reaching behind, this hand sits here. Turn, comes across, like you're taking it off, turn back, put it on the shelf. Okay, and then shooting palm. So I'm just breaking down the movement, looking at one movement. Turn your waist, comes over, passes over, put it on the shelf. And my left hand is coming over, shooting palm, reaching behind my head, turning my waist. This hand is sitting on my sternum, dropping, and put it away, right in front of you. Okay, and then shooting palm. And just breaking down the movement, just learning the individual movements right now. Right? Turning, putting it on the shelf. Okay, then shooting palm. Reaching behind. Turning across. Putting it on the shelf. Don't worry, she's right next to me. She don't get it. Shooting palm. But I have this recorded so you can watch it over and over again. And remember, YouTube, you can slow it down. Right? Or you can stop it, or you can just turn it off if it gets too irritating. Yeah, and out. Okay. So just learning the movement, shooting palm, reaching behind, turning, the hand comes across, right? Drop down, and press forward, right? Putting it away. Then my other hand is going to go underneath, shooting palm, come up behind, this hand rests on my sternum, turn, upper hand comes across, there you go, you got it. Turn and put it back on the shelf. And one last time. And these things take a while to learn, so don't worry about it. You don't believe how many times it took me to learn. Over and over again. That's really the story. Yeah. I mean, you have stories of the natural people. You show them once, oh, they get it. Right? We all hate those people. Sorry if you're one of those. But we really don't hate you. We're just envious. You're like, oh, I'm the type of person I have to repeat over and over, and I have to break down every movement over and over and over. And if I don't do it, I forget. And then I got to come back to it. Okay? So that's part of the reason why we go again, because I'm the type of person like, oh, can you show me again? Oh, can you show me again? And you have to be persistent. Yeah, can you show me again? Okay. So to put it all together, we'll just take our time. We'll just do the we'll just do the seated today. Okay. So just do a shooting palm. You just do the shooting palm to warm up. Relax. Right? Remember, we're washing the arm. We're washing the arm. Okay, so this movement comes out of the shooting palm. So we're going to do removing the helmet first, right? So reach behind. My hand sits on the sternum and turn, come across my head. It drops. Put the helmet back on the shelf. Right? Okay, from here I'm going to turn. I'm just going to come here. I'm going to lift. I'm going to rotate. My hand's going to go over my head, and dragon rolls over. Comes out. Yeah. And then from here, shooting palm. So removing the helmet, reach behind, turn my waist. My hand comes across over my head, put it back on the shelf, put the helmet away, right? And then turn my waist, lift my elbow up. Keep on turning, my hand rotates. I turn to my right, comes out, and then shooting palm. Reach behind me. I'm on my right side, I'm going to turn to my left. My right hand comes across, take off the helmet, put it on the shelf in front of me, and then I'm going to rotate to my right, lifting my right elbow, and dragon rolls over. Turning to my left, my hand comes out. Shooting palm, my left hand shooting palm, reaching behind my head, removing the helmet, turning to my right, turning back to my front, the left hand puts it back on the shelf, my left elbow lifts, rotating my waist, dropping my left shoulder and elbow and rotating my waist back to the front. My right hand goes under, shooting palm. My right hand lifts behind my head. I'm going to rotate to my left. My right hand coming across, right? Removing the helmet, putting it back on the shelf. My right elbow lifts. I'm going to start tilting, getting a little bigger stretch, and keep on rotating as I drop my shoulder. Here, right here, fold your hand, yeah. And then let it come out, like presenting, yeah. And then turn the palms, shooting palms left, reaching behind my head, rotating to my right, removing the helmet, putting it back on the shelf, left elbow lifts. So I'll do the standing separately because the standing the sequence is a little bit different. But this comes out of the standing. So as I come here, don't keep your arm out. As I come across, you want to drop your shoulder. Yeah, so it's like this. Yeah, you don't want it up here. As I'm turning, I'm dropping this down. So if you ever watch Monkey Kung Fu, they have this movement where Sun Wukong, right, is coming across his face. It's like monkey movement, coming across, right? Taking off and pressing on the shelf from there, and then lifting. So later on, just take your time, come back to this video. Yeah, you get frustrated, just walk away and then come back. Lift. And like I said, the standing where it comes from is a little different sequence because we're standing and we have big movement with the leg. So if you come across and you feel your shoulder tight, it's because you're not dropping this down into place and bringing it with you. Shooting palm, come on. Yeah. And this movement is really big. It can get really large. So just to show you how large it can get even in the chair. And this is why you start with a small movement, warm yourself up as your spine loosens up, as the rib cage loosens up, as everything loosens up, and as you learn to just drop everything in place so you can get bigger and bigger and bigger. You overstretch in the beginning, right? You're going to pull muscles, so take your time. And from this one, actually, the left hand can come out. If my left hand comes out, then I get a big stretch. Yeah, dragon rolls over. Coming out, I can really tilt up here and open up the whole side from here. So you have to be careful, don't overstretch. Just slowly work into the stretch, okay? All right, so that's the seated. I'll do it one more time, really slowly. It starts with the shooting palm. Right, just warm up with the shooting palm. And then reaching behind the head. This is just a seated modification. Come across, put it back on the shelf, straight ahead, and then pump. And then dragon rolls over. Slow, small stretch first. Coming out, and then shooting palm. Reaching behind. Other hand sits on the sternum, right? Take off the helmet, put it away, and then pump, and lift, and dragon rolls over, shooting palm, reaching behind the head, coming across, taking off the helmet, putting it away, and then pump. Elbow lifts, dragon rolls over, shooting palm, reaching behind, removing the helmet, and pump, and double pump. And anytime we come back to the shooting palm, we just end right here and relax. Okay, so introducing number 4, the 4th section. It's a lot. And again, this is all part of what we call silk reading. When I do this, this is for balance. Yeah? Connecting the palms slightly, letting the energy flow through and balancing. So we'll end with the bell meditation. And if you need to go out and fight the crowds today, you're all ready, you're all balanced. As you fight through Costco and Ala Moana, you should just be able to sink and turn, and people should bounce off of you. Okay. So you decide where you want your palms as we do the closing meditation. You can be here, you could actually be here, you can be here, you can be here. Yeah, you can just be here. You decide where's the best place for you for the closing meditation. But the rest of your body looking forward, relaxing, letting your legs fall to the earth, eyes a little closed, letting the breath sink to your lower belly, relaxing, letting all the tension go. Feel that tension in your jaws, release that. Release it from your neck, through your shoulders, through the collarbone, the chest, the spine. Let it flow down into the earth. Release the tension in your hips, your arms. Just slowly open your eyes. Okay, rub your hands together and loosen up your legs. Hey, so again, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving weekend and enjoy your holidays. Okay, hopefully I'll see you a few more times. And yeah, I still haven't sent my schedule in, but I will send my schedule in. We'll have some classes, but I know we'll be taking some kind of break somewhere along the line. Okay? And then somebody was asking for other classes, so right now, at least in the regular times, I have Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, all on Zoom. Monday is in person at Lanakila, and Tuesdays I have at Nakupuna Makamai. Just have to call these places or ask me who to call, and I can send you the information. Yeah? And everything we do is incorporates Qigong, and that's really what I'm trying to impart to you. So whether you do the forms that we do in our sessions or somebody else's forms, if you remember the principles, right, those are the things that you'll hear. Hopefully you're here, and hopefully you hear more than what I'm teaching you, people who know much more than me. Okay, from there. Okay, all right, so make sure you relax, warm up your eyes, brush your hair, tap your head a little. These are all real common Qigong to warm up and to warm down. One of these days I should PDF that Qigong book I have. It's an old book. I don't know if you can get it anymore. And it just has a lot of common Qigong to do. It even has some Tai Chi in it, forms and such. Yeah. Pull those muscles away from your spine. And just drop your hands. Remember, just drop your hands. Use gravity. Use the weight of your arms. And move your head around. So the big thing, of course, is Sung, right? Relaxing. And learning how to relax and let go of everything while we're doing forms, while you're doing your daily applications, whatever that is. But learning how to relax. Okay, so physically, mentally, energetically. Yeah. Ooh. Wow, my neck is tight. I can hear little things going on in my neck. So go ahead, you can turn on your microphone and have a little bit of time before we end.